Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show that will not be named. This week I wanted to talk about Arrival, which is an alien arrival movie that came out sometime within the last general century. Preferably might have been last year, might have been this year. I don't know. I didn't keep track of it because I didn't really give a shit at the time. Saw it the other night, kept walking in and out on it while my family watched it, and I came to the conclusion that it was a hunk of shit. Mainly because Arrival, the film Arrival, starring Amy Adams as some woman who can talk to aliens or some shit like that. She learns the language of the aliens that land on Earth because the aliens can time travel or some shit, and they see the future. They show you glimpses of her past about a daughter she apparently had, how the daughter got cancer and died, only for you to find out in the ending, hey, that's the future, actually. And she can choose to continue with that future or change it. She chooses to keep it the same. Basically, the aliens need humanity's help, so humanity grants aliens knowledge of the future and their language, which can tell the future, because the aliens need their help 3,000 years later. I don't know, some complicated horse shit. But it's just an average, stereotypical art house chunk of crap. Honestly, we kept saying the same thing when I saw the film. That 2-hour, 3-hour, whatever hour film of Arrival could have been summed up into a 20-minute episode of The Twilight Zone. You could have taken the whole concept, the whole everything, and summed it up into a 20-minute episode of, like, Goosebumps. Honestly. Because there's so many... It does the one thing I can't stand with movies, which is lingering shots. It tries to... that stereotypical David Lynch crap where it's like one person sitting in a chair and the chair's floating upside down on the left side of the screen while they're in a pool, symbolizing deep thought or some shit. It's not deep. It's stupid. It's a time waster. And this movie I could edit this movie. I could edit it down and it'd be so simple. It'd be so easy to watch this. You could watch it at 15-20 minute interval. And you got the whole story, no lingering shots, no bullcrap. It was so, even the lines were so stereotypical. He said something, one of the male leads, he's, plays the Arrow guy from, Avengers. He says in the end of the movie, he falls in love with Amy Adams. They're the two main characters trying to prove the aliens are here to help us. Meanwhile, every average, government schmo is planning to launch nukes at them. He says in the ending of the movie, I kept looking to the sky for answers, but it wasn't the aliens that were trying to help me discover them out there. It was me discovering you down here, or something to that effect. Some cheesy love bullshit that they threw at the end. And the movie was so formulated, so stereotypical, that my brother... Literally, I can't make this up. You can't fib this. He stated what the character was going to say in front of everyone before the character even said it. Word from word. Exactly what the character said. Their whole conversation. My brother went through it. And he had never seen the movie. It was that stereotypical. That thumb down. That terrible. So... yes, Arrival just wasn't my cup of tea. Lingering shots, art house bullshit, stereotypical lines, your average Hollywood formula shit. It's not to say that I wouldn't recommend seeing it. Go ahead, see it if you want. If you like it, go ahead. If you like it, I got nothing against you. That's a lie. You're a basic bitch. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I think that honestly it was just a complete waste of time. Could have been a 20-minute episode of The Twilight Zone. Or something like that. There was so much unneeded crap. And I think that's going to do it for us here. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. If you do not, I don't know. Go about your day, I guess. That's all I got to say about this. I'll see you next time. Adios.